Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have already seen so many tier lists about the Lord Icon skins from Marvel Rivals, and all of them are wrong. This one will be 100% right, so do not worry. Just so reference, this does have the new Human Torch icon skin. Icon skin, oh my god. The icon. Lord Icon. It doesn't have the old one, but for reference, the old icon would be in the D tier. It is horrible, and I'm glad that they acknowledged that it was so bad that they had to change it. So now we are going to go in order of which they are listed. As you can see here, I believe it's alphabetical order, which is very cool. So we are going to go alphabetical order, and the first matter of business is Adam Warlock. Let me explain why. It's not that it's bad, it's just the Lord Icons have like a yellow hue to them, and when it's already a yellow character, they couldn't have been like bothered to change it. I know it's Adam Warlock's whole thing, but it's just not as unique as the other ones. The other ones have been super personalized to them, and I feel like Adam Warlock's is lackluster at best. Speaking of a Lord skin being personalized, Black Panther's being purple is pretty damn good. I'm going to give it an A tier because it actually represents Black Panther. It's not some bullshit. It's actually good. And that's what I love about him. And the same goes for Black Widow. It's just a good one. That one's going to be hard to get. But whenever I see it, I know they're going to absolutely serve. Alright? So next we have Bruce Banner. For the amount of times you see it, it's cool, but if you see the Bruce Banner Lord icon for more than like 6 seconds, it's not a good round. And same with Captain America. If I see a Captain America Lord in my lobby, I think I'm gonna laugh at him because what the hell are you doing? There are so many better everythings, better tanks, better icons, better skins. I don't get why you're playing Captain America in the big 2025. Okay, we have our first S tier, ladies and gentlemen, and that is Cloak and Dagger together. I love the purple. It fits them very well. However, individually, I'm gonna have to give them an A because it just doesn't really... There we go. It doesn't look right, and... How dare I say it? I feel like he just gets kind of absorbed in the background, which kind of sucks. I know it's hard to put two characters in one little icon, but I feel like Dagger takes the shine over Cloak, which is really unfortunate because I really like Cloak. Doctor Strange. I think I'm only going to give it a B because above Cloak. We are doing the order thing. It is better, but by how much, I'm not sure, and Black Widow's at the end of A. This is just awful. Groot, they did Groot dirty. He's actually never looked worse. He looks like a really bad fan art. Yeah, that's the right order. Yeah, that's it's the biggest piece of dog shit. Next we have Hawkeye. Listen, is purple my favorite color? Absolutely, but so is Hawkeye's, and I feel like going the purple approach and prioritizing the bow, it's hard. That image is hard. That would be my Tinder profile picture if I had a Tinder, you know what I mean? Okay. Next we have Hela. It's fine. I'll put it above Bruce though. It's just alright, you know, like it's not groundbreaking. I actually kind of prefer the original one. However, Hulk's gonna have to go right here. Hulk is tough. I really like Hulk. It's better than Bruce, and it's also better than the alt Hulk Lord icon. That's a tongue twister. Can I be honest, the green thing, I can barely tell what's going on in it. At first, I thought this was the same thing, and I thought it was like an accidental duplicate until I realized what was actually going on. So, yeah, not my favorite. We'll put it over Cloak, though. Next, we have Human Torch. Now, dare I say, this is so much better than the first one that he had. The first one he had, he literally just turned the other way, and it was awful. This, I have to say, is another S tier for me. The glow, the fire. It's like they just needed a little bit more time to put it like back in the oven and take it out. It needed a little extra time, and I'm glad they did that. Speaking of Fantastic Four, we got Invisible Woman. Actual awful. Better than Groot, but not by much. It just... I think I've seen maybe one Invisible Woman Lord Icon in my life. And I looked at it and I said, oh, that's it? Because I thought they were going to show the rays more like they do in her Centurion KO thing. But they didn't. It's really lazy. They really, the Fantastic Four Lord Icons actually suck. I hate it. However, well, the original ones. Human Torch finally got a good one. But the rest are still awful. Same with Iron Fist. He just looks the other way. I will say he is one of the better of the worst. If that makes him feel better at all. So, yeah. Poor guy, because I actually really like Iron Fist. Next we have Iron Man, dare I say, another fire one. He is definitely up there. I love the blue, like, going into, like, the cool armor mode. It was definitely a choice. I really, really love it. Gotta be one of my favorites. Jeff is just, like, listen, this whole thing is cute. It's cute. But if I'm grinding a character for a really long time, I want him to look good. So I'm going to put him at the very highest of C tier. If I could make him float in between C and B, I absolutely would, but I can't. I honestly gotta go same with Loki here. It's mischievous, it's funny, but I feel like they could have done a lot more. Like, why didn't they put, like, 2 duplicate Lokis laughing? Because, you know, he can duplicate himself. Well, you could have put 2 Lokis and that would have been hard, but you didn't, and you fumbled that. Luna Snow, oh, I gotta say. This might be a controversial take, and quite frankly, I don't understand why it is. You got the snow, you got the Korean heart, really shows her roots. She's winking, she's adorable. I don't know what that little blue thing is above there, but it's hard. I love it. I think it's definitely one of the cuter ones. Is it hard? For Luna Snow, absolutely, but if it were anyone else, it'd be ridiculous. But honestly, I think Groot could have took some notes, you know? Just like, can you imagine Groot doing this and doing a little wink? It would be hard. Okay, next we have Magic and Magic's Demon Child. Not Demon Child, Vic Child. Sorry, I got them mixed up. I'm thinking of that cyberpunk skin. Okay. So, I gotta say here, it's just a B for me, you know? It's nothing revolutionary. However, this absolutely is, and it definitely does beat Black Widow by a long shot. For the small amount of time that you see it, it's such a treat on the eyes. When I first saw it, I was like, I get why people made Magic now. It's for that icon. Okay, next we got Magneto. It's alright, you know. It's cool. It has purple in it. I like the purple. It goes pretty hard, but it could have been so much more. Like, I don't get why they didn't put him in the bubble. That would have been even crazier, but that's just me. Mantis, although I love Mantis, it's still also just not great. She's definitely in the bottom, unfortunately. They also could have, like, had a bunch of leaves around her like they did with Luna, but they just didn't do that, and that's a shame, because she has a lot of potential. Mr. Fantastic, you can go with your wife. Horrible. Just, like, look at it. And then you can look at Things, too. Things also sucks. I'll put the Fantastic Four beside each other. Like, there's nothing unique about them at all. They just aren't great. And unfortunately, with the people we have left on the tier list, it's still just Okay, there are some bangers. Moon Knight, can I be honest with you? It makes me uncomfortable to see him at this angle. Like, I don't know why, where the mewing area is. It's completely black. I don't quite get it. It just makes me uncomfortable and I don't like it. Same with Neymar. Neymar makes me wildly uncomfortable. I feel like he's gonna force me to kiss him to save the universe. I don't know why though. Okay, Penny's is nice. Penny's, it's very her. I wish it was a little bit more unique, but I'll put her at the bottom of B because I feel like it makes that jump with the little hand movement. You can clearly see her and the robot. It's sweet. I do think it's better than the original. Okay, so now we have Psylocke. I love Psylocke to bits. But once again, I feel like I could take some notes from like Cloaker Dangers, maybe even Hawkeye's, where the sword could have been included and there could have been butterflies. I'll put her right next to Magic. Because listen, they're on the verge of greatness, but they're just not there yet, unfortunately. Alright, now we have Rocket. Rocket. It's on the same level as Jeff, so I'm gonna put them like right beside each other. Honestly, now that I'm putting Loki and Rocket side by side, like these three, all they did was have a little kiki, and that was it, which is not my favorite. And honestly, rather unfortunate. I don't like the fate of these guys. They deserve better Lord skins and icons. Ooh, Scarlet Witch. Okay. This might be a take that's controversial, but I think Scarlet Witch is mid all around. Mid abilities, mid skins, mid Lord icon, just mid across the board. So I'm gonna put her in the middle tier because it is just mid. Oh, Spider-Man. Let me explain. I feel like they could have done more with it. It's cool. Actually, you know what? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's move these around a little bit. Okay. Like, it's there, you know? It's nothing that, like, I feel like I need to grind for. If I never get it, I don't feel like I'll miss out on much. Just like some of the other icons that we have coming up. Like Squirrel Girl, it is absolutely one of them, but it's not better than Black Widows. Let me explain myself. I love seeing Skippy. If that's his name, that is now his name. The wing's cute. Love that the slingshot's in there. I thought the Squirrel Girl original icon sucked. So seeing what should have been her original be her lord makes me want to grind her, and I think that may be intentional. Next we have Star-Lord. It's also just kind of mid. I feel like the blast behind him could have been blue. It could have been a lot better. It kind of looks the exact same from, if I'm remembering correctly, it's my muscle memory is telling me that his original skin also looks a lot like that. Oh, straight to S tier. No, the best so far. Storms makes me want to grind Storms till the test of time. I adore Storms. Like the ghosted out eyes, the long hair, the white. It's just perfect. They couldn't have done Storm any better, but it's hard to make Storm look ugly when she is so pretty, alright? Now we have Winter Soldier. Also pretty mid. We just have too many in the B tier, and quite frankly, I just don't really care for it. Honestly, you know what? Dare I say we move Scarlet Witch down. Okay, Thor's is up there for me. I really enjoy Thor's. I'm gonna put him right between Hawkeye and Dagger. There we go. I always get them mixed up because I want to say Cloak and Dagger. It's tough. Oh, okay. We're gonna have an insane run here because we have two S tiers right beside each other, and that is going to be Venom and the Punisher, right? I always mix these. No, that's the Punisher. This is Winter Soldier. I mixed them up because of that stupid team-up ability with Rocket. They are both insanely tough. I will grind both of them to get them, but I am grinding out Venoms to get his, because it's also very funny. Hee funny tongue, he open up the mouth and go raw. Okay, and last but not least, my least favorite character ever, Wolverine. He's dead last to me. I think Wolverine is disgusting. I don't like Wolverine, and I never will like Wolverine. So, ladies and gentlemen, the official Lord Icons tier list, the only one that matters, the only one that's valid. If you disagree with me, you can cry in the comments. I do not care. And I will see you guys in the next one.